Yo, what's up guys, it's Keaton from Me and Decree. Today we're going to be doing an updated Shaddoll list. I've been messing around with this list a little bit on like Dueling Network and like testing it at locals a little bit. And like this list is kinda, like in my opinion, this is probably the best that you're going to get after Construct got hit. So just like basically the entire deck revolves. I have like two different engines besides Shaddolls in here. So like it's kind of weird at first, but once you start testing it, like you kind of get used to it. But with this deck now, like you have to really abuse a Winda, and in this build annoy Attilas. But y'all see it in a minute. So yeah, let's get into it. 2 Falco. This is probably the best number. If you play 1, you won't see it enough, and if you play 3, then you'll see it too often. You'll open 2 like 24/7. Then we play 3 Skolmata. He's just another one of each of them. So then we play 3 Beasts. You just really need the draw power in this build. And we play like 2 Armageddon Knights and the Mathematician. So like, and Foolish obviously. So these just help you get to cards faster. 1 what's this guy's name? Hedgehog. This guy's another one of all of them, just like Skolmata, except for when he sends to the grave, he adds it. And then 1 Dragon, which is the MST. Yeah, so that's it for the Shaddolls. I played 10 instead of 9. It's kind of just personal preference because I don't really want to cut any of them. And then 2, 3, and 3 is kind of like mandatory, and I wanted to like keep these just because they're options. So 10 Shaddolls. Then we play 2 Armageddon and 1 Blazeman. These are all your roto targets. You can roto into these and then like get a poly if you didn't open a fusion, but you open like a bunch of Shaddolls, and then this you can use to get to like send this and get whatever you need to, you know, fusion. So both of these are basically like another Mathematician, which we play 1 obviously, except for you can use this one to make stuff like Winda, and this one you can use to make Shek obviously. And this is your main target besides core. And the next card I'm about to show you is, so it's this, core, and then the next card I'm about to show you that you can use to make Grista. So yeah, these 4, your best normal summons. And then we play 2 red layer, 1 blue layer. So the theory behind this is that you can use, with E-Telly, is basically tribute fodder for any monster, any fusion monster you need, whether it be Annoy Attilas or Grista. So I play both of these. So what you do is you E-Telly out the blue layer and you use an on summon effect to add a red layer, and then you can use a Shaddoll fusion or a poly, whatever you have, to fusion into either Grista or Annoy Attilas depending on what you need. And then I also play these, which sometimes, not much, but sometimes it comes up when you like special this and then you make this Winda, and then you can overlay into a rank 5, which I only play 1, but y'all see it in a minute. So yeah, this is like a good engine just to like help you get into the X-Check faster and help you make other monsters, depending on the scenario. So yeah, these 3. Then we play, for the last engine, we play Kaijus. We play 2 of the Spider and 1 Raiden. I played this one for the dark target, and this is the main one that you're going to be specialing into your side of the field. And then I played 2 of this guy because it's not really relevant using it to fuse. It's mainly just to tribute to your opponent's side of the field and give them something with whatever that card is, Slumber. Yeah, Slumber. So what you mainly want to do is like slumber away the field like a Cosmo field, because Cosmo is pretty much your worst matchup. So you slumber away their field, and then you summon this on their side and this on your side, and then you have a 28 which you could attack, and then a fusion with main phase 2 if you need to, and then it kind of slows them down a little bit. So yeah, this is a pretty good engine. Yeah, and then like you could also use these 2 Kaijus, the sticky guy, for tribute fodder in your hand if you really need to, or if you're like going for game or something. So that's the monsters. I want to say it's 20 or 21, something like that. For spells, we play 3 of the regular Shadow Fusion, 1 L Fusion, and a Poly. This is probably the best ratio. I mean, you really have, like, you have to play all of these and this And then I play this just because like you don't really use your normal summon that much in this deck, or you ever have. So if you use it on this, and then you get to this, then you could just use all the monsters in your hand, and potentially Blaze Man himself. So yeah, so I just play 5. I usually open like a way to get to him if I didn't open it already. To play 2 Instant Fusion, we play this for Norden. It just kind of like makes some just small plays, and you could use Norden like if you just have like a dead Shaddoll Fusion in hand that you added back, and you have like 0 cards, and you have this, then you can Instant Fusion and bring back, use the Norden to bring back Squamata, and then you can activate Shaddoll Fusion, and you could fuse to make an Anoyatilis. So it's like a 2-card Anoyatilis. So yeah, I've always liked Instant Fusion. I don't want to play 3 because I don't really want to play Restrict. I mean, you can play Restrict if you want, but yeah, I didn't. Then we play the 2 E-Telly, like I said. I usually decide 1 out. Yeah, especially if I'm going second. 1 Kaiju Slumber. I just play 1 because you can only resolve it once. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Another card that I guess you could say an engine card, but not really, is Mass Change 2. I always side this card out like pretty much all the time, but you just use this to make a Dark Claw, and it's like another fusion, I guess. So it's another big monster to make if you need to, because this deck really didn't like, it changed from a control or a combo deck into a control deck. So like this just kind of helps it. If you want to play 2, you can play 2. You can take out this Shadow Games, but or just anything. So yeah, play this. Then we played 2 Allure. I completely forgot that this card was at 2 until like I started testing this deck with my friend, and like this just kind of like bumps up the deck a lot. Like it bumps the consistency, definitely. I mean, yeah, so this is pretty good. And then you can always side 1 out. I usually do. Upstart. Foolish. Yeah, it's Foolish. Soul Charge. You can just Soul Charge stuff back and then fuse with it. So, and then you can like make plays in the extra deck if you can with like Falco and stuff. Rhoda. Yeah, I never side this out. It's just too good. 1 Twin Twister. I just main 1. I'd probably side 2. And if I had a side deck, I'd show y'all, but side 2 more. And probably Decree, obviously. And then 1 Core, and then a Shadow Games. Like I said, you could take out Shadow Games for another one of this if you want. So it's up to you. So that's 40 card main deck. Then we got 3 Winda. I played 3 just because like it's the main one that you go into. So like yeah, that's pretty much it. Like this, if you make this first turn, the only deck that you're really gonna have a problem with is Monarch and Cosmo, because they could like Stormforth it, or they can Cosmo it away, like fucking, I don't know, just attack over it, summon a Dark Destroyer, attack over it. So yeah, that's the only thing. You can take one of these out for like something else if you want. Like if you want more synchros or exceeds, then you can if you want. But 2 Shek. Yeah, that's not much to say about Shek. 1 Anoyatilis and 1 Grista. I found myself making both of these a lot more than even Winda. So you might, like if you want to, you could take out a Shek or a Winda for another one of these, but yeah, this is just what I've been messing with right now, so I like these 2. Then I played Norden, the 1 Dark Law. That's it for the fusions. Then we play a Dweller. I forgot to get mine, so yeah, played Dweller. It doesn't really come up that often, but it's probably the best like rank 4 exceed that you can make in this deck against like Cosmo or something, or Monarch. Then we play, for the last 2 exceeds, we play a Volca and a Gaia. Like I said, these don't come up much, but when they do, they hurt, because like they see you special the red layer and then make a Winda. They don't really think anything of it, and then you can just make this for game or something and then push. So like push to a prime for 200. So yeah, I just like both of these. Black Rose, you can make this with like a 5 and a Falco. So Trish doesn't come up much, but it's there. And then Star Eater. This card comes up a lot more than you think. Once you start testing it, you'll probably see why. But like, there's just a lot of fields that leave a Falco and like a few monsters on field that you could just synchro into an 11. Sometimes there's a 10 that I could sync into, but I don't really want to play Leo because Leo isn't that good right now. So yeah. Yeah, so that's another deck profile. If you guys have any suggestions, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. And if you guys have been testing this deck and want Construct to come back, obviously, then yeah, just comment y'all's builds, and yeah, and whatever deck that y'all want me to do next, I will do next. Probably have another one up by Saturday. Yeah, probably Saturday. Alright, so I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.